Well, yeah, I'm gonna get ready now. And then I'm gonna go get my face lasered. Yeah, go get that face lasered. Oh, yeah. Lasered. I'm here and I'm on time. I'm a little bit early, so yeah. Okay. These, they work. How? Magic. That's the only thing that makes sense. But this is my face before. I am going to take pictures too. Don't worry. But I want to see if there's like a really noticeable difference right afterwards. I'm hopeful because I've seen some magic from other types of machines. So I can only imagine what a laser can do. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm really excited. I have no idea what the fuck it is, but I don't even care. It's free, and I'm about to have my face lasered. So, like, how could life be bad? Alright, so yesterday I had started a vlog, and I had every intention of finishing it and, showing you guys everything, and I was really excited about the lasers and all that. And I warned this particular esthetician about my allergy the night before. Whatever. And then, so I get there, and I meet her. I filled out my form. We went into a room, and then a repeat client came in. And so they kicked us out of that room, which I guess was the only room that had a laser in it. And then I was put into a different room where she didn't even tell me I wasn't doing the laser anymore and just started pulling products. And I said, you know what, I'll look over the ingredient list as well, just so if something were to happen, it's on me and not on you, and I know that there's like different names for stuff that sometimes sneaks it in there. She was like, great, sounds good. I don't have to do that. That's not my job in any way, shape, or form. I just don't fucking trust people. And here's why. So when you meet someone, you shake their hand, whatever, you walk in, and we were talking, just kind of going over stuff, and then it probably took about 15, 20 minutes, and then she went, oh my gosh, you know what? I just remembered that this morning I put on some essential oils, and there's in it. Excuse me, what? What? And I was like, oh, okay. And in my mind, I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm already fucked. I don't know where she has it on her, but the way that oils work, like your body heat keeps them kind of going. Yeah. So every second she was near me, I was breathing that in at least a little bit. I don't know how much was still on her. And then she didn't even really tell me like where she had applied it. And then proceeded to still sit there and like she was going over stuff. And I was like, I'm sorry, but where did you put this oil? She said, oh, well, it was on my hands and my wrists. And I went, you just shook my hand when I got here and you didn't tell me that it was on your hand? And she was like, oh, well, do you want some hand sanitizer? Hand sanitizer? Yeah, that's gonna save me, you asshole. I was already mad, like I wanted to get out, and my hand was starting to tingle, and I just wanted to get the fuck out. So I go out into the parking lot, and I had to sit in my car for like an hour. And luckily I had baby wipes in there from my set bag, and I was like literally rubbing my hand raw because it was turning red. It was getting really tingly. I was on the phone with people, I was on the phone with my mom, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. I was like, I don't know if I'm having a reaction or not. Like, I've never had a full-on reaction from topical. I don't really know how it would play out. I've had something with spill on my hand once before, and I noticed immediately and was able to wash it off immediately, and then put what is it, cortisol or something that you put on there if you are like having an allergic reaction on your body. And I took like 3 Benadryl and ibuprofen, and that was, so then I was okay. Because I did all of those things immediately, like literally immediately. So by the time that I was like washing my hand off, it had already been a little while, but you know, I was like, well, okay. And I had asked her this. I was like, well, you're an SD. I'm sure you've washed your hands like a billion times today. And she was like, yeah. But that's not the point. Like, you can't always wash it all off. I definitely was getting a reaction. But I just didn't really know if it was going to stop or not, if it was just going to get worse, if it was just going to slowly turn into something horrible. I went back home and I was just like, I just had to keep watching myself. I washed my hand with a charcoal face wash to try and pull out anything left over in there because it was still kind of tingly or like stingy feeling. Yeah, so I called them and they didn't take it seriously at all. And I was just like, I need you to know that after I left, I had to sit in your parking lot for like an hour. I'm still not okay. I might need to go to a hospital. And if I do, you are liable because yes, I signed a sheet of paper, but this had nothing to do with a treatment being done. This was before it, like that's not part of your liability. And especially because she knew about this prior and then did it. And like, she just was not taking it seriously. And I was like, do you not understand that if she had like just done that and then been in my presence and shook my hand and just been around me, like freshly doing that, I would have dropped dead in your facility and she would be charged with murder. And she got pissed and was like angry. She was angry at me. And I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, well, you're talking about one of my coworkers and that's slander. And I was like, no, honey. First of all, learn the fucking definition of slander. Because A, there's no third party who can hear this. B, this is all fact. None of this is made up. This is what happened. This is factual. It's not slander. I'm not talking about it to somebody else and using her name. So that's not slander, honey. Sorry, but you know what this is? Attempt at murder. I was like, if this was in any other situation, anywhere, in anything, I just told you that I warned this woman, I am deathly allergic to this. And then she proceeded to, within less than 12 hours from me saying that, she put oil on her hands and then proceeded to shake my hand. That's fucking attempted murder. I'm sorry, but if you are actually anaphylactic shock, you will die from it. Yeah, it's attempted murder. I get that it's not attempted murder for you, but for me, it is. I get to be this mad. And like, she just was not fucking caring at all. And I went the off. I went off so hard. I was just being fucking polite in calling and letting you know that somebody at your facility isn't taking client fucking care as seriously as they should. Because you want to know what's fucking weird in the first place is why somebody that works in that industry would ever put essential oils, body spray, perfume, anything on their fucking body in the first place. You learn that like day one if you're going to be working with clients like that. Oh my God, doctors, dentists, whatever the fuck, you don't wear scents. If you're a makeup artist, if you're a hairstylist, it doesn't matter. You do not put a scent on your body, and especially not a fucking essential oil. What if this dumb bitch put sweet almond oil on her? I don't know why she would, but let's say she fucking did and they had a nut allergy. This would be taken way more seriously. And I'm so fucking sick of people not taking my allergies seriously and putting my life in fucking danger. I've almost died on set. I've had to be rushed to a hospital from set to, like, because somebody just didn't do their job. If I say I have an allergy, take it seriously, because if somebody has a peanut allergy, you best believe there wouldn't be a nut in sight anywhere. Like, it's so stupid. I don't understand. How does somebody take human life so unseriously, and how does this keep fucking happening? If this was like the first fucking time this happened, I wouldn't be so mad, but it isn't the first time. I almost died in June because of this. I almost died in October because of this. Once in September because of this. It baffles me. Like, when I would have a reaction because I was in the produce section too long in, in a grocery store, that's on me. I understand that. Or whatever. I don't know. But if I tell you about my allergy and you fuck up and I have a reaction, that's on you. God damn. And she just kept being like, do you want to talk to one of the doctors here and get some? No, I don't want to talk to one of your fucking doctors. Are you fucking stupid? I know what goes on. I have an EpiPen, but guess what? I'm allergic to that too. I know it. I've had a reaction before. I don't need to talk to one of your doctors, but I bet if I did, they would be on my side because you put my life in danger, you fucking moron. Eee. The worst part of it was that before going, I was having like a weird kind of anxiety attack, and my gut was like telling me not to go. And I kept being like, no, Sarah, you already like warned her about your allergy. She told you it's not in their products. Everything's fine. You're just being worried. It's fine. You're fine. Nope. Nope, you weren't fine. Ugh. So that's my story. I didn't get a laser skin tightening treatment. I got an almost death. Thanks. Go fuck yourselves. That's legitimately what happened. They almost killed me and did not care. And then when I called them, they still didn't fucking care. Oh my God. Like, that bitch does not deserve to have a license at all, in any way. She should not be allowed to work on clients. If she's too stupid to remember something that I told her 12 hours prior, not even 12 hours prior. If she was working, if she put it on in the morning, I have the messages to prove it. And she just forgets. She forgets that I told her I was extremely allergic to it. No, you shouldn't be working with people. And again, why are you putting scent on your stupid body in the first place? Maybe she smells like ass. I don't know. Maybe that's why. I'm so pissed off. I am so pissed. And I was mostly pissed because I didn't want to go to the hospital and sit there for 8 hours. I've had to go through this experience of anaphylactic shock so many times now. I know exactly what it all is. I know what it's going to be. I know that the last time I had a reaction, when the drugs wore off, my reaction came back and I was in there for even longer. And I don't want to go through that. It's so hard on my body already because my body is a fragile piece of shit. I can't keep having people throwing rocks at it. I will break. Damn it. I'm so angry. You know, like all I wanted to do was go somewhere and get a little pampering done. You know, just not think about all the bullshit going on and just pamper myself for free. Okay, I'm gonna start it over for something else now. Bye.